What is Down syndrome?
Down syndrome is a genetic condition caused by an extra full or partial copy of chromosome 21 as a result of abnormal cell division. Down syndrome is characterized by developmental and physical characteristics caused by extra genetic material. Individuals with Down syndrome have varying degrees of intellectual disability and developmental delays, which can last a lifetime. Language is delayed, and both short and long-term memory can be affected, and other health problems such as serious heart defects. Individuals with Down syndrome and their development may be mild, moderate, or severe. Some are healthy, while others are not.
Trisomy 21. About 95% of people with Down syndrome have trisomy 21.2. With this type of Down syndrome, each cell in the body has 3 separate copies of chromosome 21 instead of the usual 2 copies.
Translocation Down syndrome is a kind of Down syndrome characterized by one chromosome breaking off and attaching to another. There are 3 21 chromosomes in this scenario, but one of them is connected to another chromosome. Down syndrome is created by genetic material from an extra 21 chromosome, which causes health difficulties. The extra 21 chromosome may be joined to the 14th chromosome or to the other chromosome numbers, such as 13, 15, or 22 in translocation Down syndrome. 2 21 chromosomes can be connected to each other in some situations. Translocation Down syndrome can happen into 2 ways. It can be caused by an extra eggs or sperm of the one parents, or it happens by a chance.
Mosaic Down syndrome. This type affects about 2% of the people with Down syndrome. It also called mosaicism. Two mosaic means mixture or combination. For children with mosaic Down syndrome, some of their cells have 3 copies of chromosome, but other cells have the typical 2 copies of chromosome. Children with mosaic Down syndrome may have the same features as adult children with Down syndrome. However, they may have fewer features of the condition due to the presence of some or many cells with a typical number of chromosomes. The video that I'll show you are some examples of discrimination onto those individuals who have a Down syndrome.
Like wrap instead.
While the surrounding tables don't seem to mind.
Hamburger? Okay, how do you like that cooked?
Our impatient customer.
Excuse me, miss. Hello. Hi. Yeah. I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes.
I'll be right with you, sir.
He's so slow. He's so slow. Can you please take my order first?
Så langt har ingen grepet inn.
Du har vasket hendene, eller?
Ja. Det er veldig nøye med. Det er veldig bra.
Pass på så ikke du... Den lumpa ligger liksom på bordet der og greier, da. Jeg vet ikke om jeg har så veldig lyst på den pølsen når du driver og prøver så fælt. Nei, dropp det du. Jeg vil ikke ha noen pølser likevel. Jeg mistet matlysta.
Really think you can keep up with us, though?
I'm a lot of fun. I'm really outgoing. I really want to be a sorority.
Well, not this one. Well, not this one. Well, not this one.
People discriminate someone who have special needs or exceptionalities like Down syndrome without knowing on what will be the effect of the things that they do or the words that they say about that person. Discrimination is some of issues or problems in all nations that all people encountered, especially to those persons with exceptionalities or special needs. It is the unfair treatment of people. We must be aware that not all people are the same. We must not discriminate those people who have a Down syndrome because it will leave a big effect on them.
Children with Down syndrome usually learn and progress more slowly than most other children. However, not all areas of development are equally affected. There is a specific pattern of cognitive and behavioral features that are observed among children with Down syndrome that differs from that seen in typical developing children. People with Down syndrome have genetic disorders which delay their cognitive, motor, and social skills and cause a range of physical abnormalities in them. In reality, children with Down syndrome can learn in similar manners as other children. Children with Down syndrome show specific delays in learning to use spoken language relative to their non-verbal understanding.
Be here. No, wait. I'm gonna be here. Wait. No, wait.
When it comes in their communication, they have a good social interactive skills and use gestures and facial expressions effectively to help themselves communicate. They generally have the desire to communicate and interact with people. Because they have difficulty in learning, some persons with Down syndrome are not able to speak. That's why they prepare to use sign language to communicate. People with Down syndrome generally take longer to learn new things. New skills may need to be broken down into smaller steps than for other learners, and more repetition may be needed to return learned skills. Children with Down syndrome may require more structure in their activities so that they can work independently on their own. Although many characteristics of children with Down syndrome that can help identify learning difficulties, generalization is difficult due to such a wide variety of measurable ability. All Down syndrome children enter life with an ability to learn. It is through fostering and catering for their particular learning needs that will allow children with Down syndrome to experience success and develop to the best of their ability. The gap between the children's understanding and their ability to express themselves is a cause of much frustration and can sometimes lead to behavioral problems. So, the attention is very important with this kind of disability. We all know that they have different learning style that must be addressed by the family members or the other peers or relative, and also the teachers. We must be aware that learners who have a Down syndrome have a late or delayed speech and in their motor skills. They need a guidance or assistance by their parents or some people to help them to take care of themselves. We must be aware that they are not like the other normal people who can stand on their own, who can dress on their own, and who can live on their own.
There are some organizations that helps those individual or learners who have a Down syndrome. They created organizations to give some importance of those people who have it.
There are some organizations that help people with Down syndrome here in the Philippines. One of them is the DSAPI, or the Down Syndrome Association of the Philippines Incorporation. It is a non-profit, non-stock organization founded in 1991 by a group of concerned parents and physicians. Its mission is to provide support to families who have a child with Down syndrome, as well as to initiate, develop, promote, encourage, and support Down syndrome-related programs and projects. We also need to know that people with Down syndrome has a celebration in every March 21st to make them feel that they are important. Make them feel that despite of their differences, we accept them and support them. In every celebration they had, all individuals put a different socks in their feet to make them feel that they are one of us, and it raised as an awareness about Down syndrome.
We must give those people who have Down syndrome importance, kindness, support, equal treatment, and love. We must give them a freedom to do what they want, to live, to make them feel that they are belong to us, and to give them a chance to show their ability, even though it's not like the normal person.